Hits for the pound.
Yeah, this is how we do it in the Central Colors, man. We got 40 ounces, Old English, rag tops, 6'4" Impalas, and bikini girls, man. This is how we do it on the West Coast. San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles. But don't forget about the Central Cali, man. Please don't forget about the Central Cali. Yeah, get 'em.
It's another sunny day in the state of California. Low rider palm trees and G's that put it on ya. This ain't a negative, we speaking ebonics. Rank talk, candy paint on D's with hydraulics. Baseball hat with the sticker on the brim. Don't let the sun blind your sight, cause things can get grim. But I'm not here to talk about banana clips and guns. We're going back to Cali and we're gonna have some fun. A West Coast domination.
And welcome back to Two-Face Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Fred Segura, out here in Monterey County, also known to the world as the Salad Bowl, also known as the Salinas Valley. To the people in LA, we are north. To the people in San Francisco, we are south. Right smack in the middle, best of both worlds. Don't forget about the Central Cali. Anyway, folks, you know what? Being out here in California, Central California, and the state itself, I mean, California, right? And throughout the United States, there's the lotto, right? I'm not talking about the rap artists. I'm talking about the lottery, you know, the mega, whatever, all the scratchers and all the lotto and whatever else. I figure that one day when I do win, I dream about what I would get. But I don't really play, so anyways, but seriously, I've seen people that you know, go on social media or sometimes just in conversation talk about, you know, if I hit the lotto, I would do this, and they start going into these dreams, if you will, right? And we all do it. I mean, that's a natural thing, right? Wishful thinking of what we would do with so much amount of money. The first thing we would do, oftentimes, is help family. Obviously, excuse me. And you know, everybody right away a house and stuff like that, which is cool. Some people talk investments and so on and so forth, right? But to myself, yeah, I say the same thing. I mean, yeah, invest in perhaps a franchise or you know, something that's going to be continuous, you know, in real estate, apartment complexes and stuff of that nature. I mean, we all dream about it, right? The issue stands when we talk about, oh, I would help out this person and I would help out that person. Now, again, and being that this is a channel that also deals with rap music and music in general as well. Let's go there. The rap artist MC Hammer in the late 80s, early 90s, who had what's the song? Pray and You Can't Touch This, and you know, those hits when he really came out to the mainstream, right? People frown on him because he's like, oh well, you know, he's broke and you know, he did this and that. But if I am correct, I may stand corrected, but if I'm correct, he bought the Oakland Police Department new police cars, bought them a helicopter. He provided for his community. He was one of the first rap artists who was endorsed. And a lot of the rap community, a lot of rap artists looked down on him because they were like, oh, you know, he's a sellout and da. But here's a man who helped out and gave back to his community. And what he got back was a bunch of disrespect. People look down on him because of that. Oh, look, he went broke. Let's tell the story of what happened. You know, he gave back. You know, which is what most of us, you know, consider to do. Now, Is it right? I mean, hey, if it's in your heart to do so, then fine, so be it. I mean, that that's not gonna be I'm not gonna push towards, oh, he shouldn't, or try to change. That's not what this channel's about, to try to change your mind. This is strictly an opinion. Hey, you draw your own conclusion. But I see it as like, people become your friends when you can give something back to them. You're the hometown hero, or you're the hero when you can provide, or you have something to offer them, or they have something they could take from you. That's just what it is. I've seen people on social media say, hey, well, you know what, if the lotto is at this much, if I hit the lotto, if I win, I'm gonna help out every single one of you on my friends list. Okay. I'm gonna be very straight up with y'all, for reals, with all of you. If I was to hit the lottery, and you know what, and you may say, you know what, that's why you don't, and that's why God doesn't bless you with that kind of stuff. Hey, so be it. I can't miss what I never had, but I gotta be real within myself. I'll put it to you this way: if I was to become of that amount of money, if I was to become with that amount of money, my social media would disappear off of the internet. All of my social media would disappear off the internet. I will stay close in touch with very few people. The circle would get extra small. Okay? I would change my phone number and reach out to those who are genuine with me. And mind you, there is quite a few people that I admire. There's even people that I've met on this whole YouTube journey that I've never met in person. I would stay in touch with them for being genuine with me. But I would cut off a lot of people. And I would disappear off the face of the earth, because at the end of the day, you cannot remain in your community when you are valued at so much, because the community is going to expect that from you, for you to give. And with that, as we've spoken before, comes the spitefulness towards you, the you didn't do enough, or you're not doing enough, or you did that for them but you didn't do this for me. And everybody feels entitled because maybe at one point they bought you a soda, for example, and they feel entitled that you should be helping them out. It's a very hard thing to do, because it also comes into play where you could be jeopardizing your family, and we'll get into this later on. I don't want to drag into this. We get into the rap artist Nipsey Hussle, who was there to give to his community and was met with the unfortunate of getting murdered, which is not cool. And it's not a negative thing, guys, that I'm trying to bring across to you and try to scare everybody, try to convince you otherwise. But it's a very realistic thing to think about, at least in my opinion. And again, I'm not here to push it on anybody. I'm just stating my end of it. Hey, you draw your own conclusion as to why or why not. But it's a very hard thing to deal with. People think like, oh no, we often dream of like, and if I came up on this much money and I did this and that, I would do this and this and this. Money can also change you. There's people that will change over a vehicle. There's people that will change over a new set of rims, or buying a home, or getting a job that pays you more. You know what I mean? And then there's other people who you can't even tell if they had $3,000 in their pocket or $2 or no kind of money, and they're just the same people all the time. You know, I got a lot of love and respect for a lot of people too, though, at the same time. But also, guys, I mean, I also think that it's a scary thought. We think about, oh, if I hit the lotto, but also think about it's a very scary thing to do. I would keep on the hush before even saying it to anybody and get out of Dodge. You have to. You would have to. Maybe, you know, people don't agree with me. People say, oh, dude, come on, you're not going to keep it real. You're fake. You're this and that. But you know what? At that point in time, your family becomes, you're going to protect your family. You're going to protect yourself. And I'm not talking about, oh, you go out and get security or you go out and move away and you do whatever. You have to protect you and yours. That is the bottom line. It's not about, oh, you know, I'm respected. That can go out the window very fast when people feel entitled that you owe them. So, I mean, that's really it, guys. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I got to be honest. I got to be very honest with you that that's something that I would do. I would really kind of fall off the face of the earth in a sense. And you know, less than a handful keep it real with you anyway. Some people want to just get rid of you, or some people just don't really like being affiliated with you whatsoever. So why would you pursue to try to still be their friend? You know, or even money or no money for that matter. But anyway, guys, that we can go into a big old rabbit hole about that. Bottom line is, guys, you got to protect you and your own. That's just it. And that's where I would not put my family in danger or myself in danger at that point. I mean, it is what it is, and we have to think about it accordingly, remain humble as well. Not just, you know, because I hit the lotto or because I came up on this much money or whatever the situation is. We got to keep a level head about it and think about it and strategize what we're going to do, how we're going to invest, how we're going to do whatever we're going to do. At least that's in my plans. But as far as anything else, guys, yeah, I would move. Definitely, I would move. But we'll get into it later on about some other stuff, and it'll match or coincide with what I'm talking about here. With that, guys, this is Two Face Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Fred Segura, signing out.